And here we are, the Tabletop of Fame. Now, doing a response here for G's Mikey and his 600 subscriber milestone. Now, he wanted a tabletop display, and what I have created here is a Hall of Fame type collection of sorts. I limited it to standard size cards only, just because it made it easier to kind of create this display in sequential order. And so starting over there with the oldest cards to over here with the newest cards, these are an entire display. I didn't count how many cards this is. Good Lord, I've spent almost 2 hours getting this set up, trying to decide which cards I would use and things. I wanted to kind of display as many of the major sets as I could, but I wanted this to be a thing where what you see is every card is a different Hall of Famer from a different set. So there are no two cards from the same set. There are no two cards of the same player. And there are no cards that are not of a Hall of Fame player. And just kind of give you a nice little close-up here. Go with the first row. There's Ty Cobb. All these are different sets and different players. It was really hard trying to decide just how, I was going to do it as far as which cards to display, because you can only do one of a player, only do one from a set, so these aren't the best cards of each player or from each set, but it's just kind of way I could show as much variety. And here's my Satchel Paige, my Jackie Robinson. There's my Clemente rookie. My Topps, 58 Topps Mantle. Ted Williams. There's Koufax. I wanted to make sure I got, all the great players that I could in here. So there's your Skremski, Gibson, Killebrew. There's Mays. I didn't want to leave out any of, some of the greatest players. There's Banks. But, sometimes it got a little tough to try and make sure I just was displaying as much as possible. But I didn't want to leave out any like the major sets, and just like say, oh, there's nothing from 72 Topps that I'm going to show. It's just, I wanted to try and go along with the run. So there's a nice little Nolan Ryan cloth sticker. I tried to mix in some Hall of Fame rookie cards in here too, although, that wasn't always the emphasis. It was mostly variety. I really should have counted how many cards this is. I know it's a lot. It took me a long time to try and just decide what I would display. Of course, if I had a bigger table, I would have gotten even more players. There it is, one last time. Oh, a lot of awesome right there. Anyway, Mikey, as far as feedback on your channel, man, keep doing what you're doing. It's great. I I really enjoy, listening to you. I admire your passion. I like it when you talk vintage cards and you start, saying, hey, enough with this, vintage is expensive. It's like, psh, believe me, there's a whole lot of cards on here that I got for a lot cheaper than what, a Topps hobby box would cost you. Or some of these cards even less than what a blaster would cost. And it's like, hey, you can get a card of some of the greatest players ever, or you can get a blaster and maybe you'll get an autograph of that guy that's hot right now. Anyway, thanks for everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.